Hello and welcome to another Grand Arena Championship. I'm Heathen13 and this is Season 25, Week 3, Round 3. So this week has gone great so far. 2-0, putting my record for the season up to 5-3. But this round, I'm not sure how it's going to go. We are up against an opponent who has a much broader roster than mine, and it's going to take quite a bit of luck for me to get a victory this round. Their name is GMT6. So let's look at the matchup. Alright, the overview of the hotbot shows my opponent has nearly all the red on their side. Let's take a closer look. So in the stats, I do have a lot of green, but a lot of that is from like the legacy last generation GAC, where I had more lifetime banners than he did and more offensive wins and defense, etc. A lot of those season stats at the bottom were accrued under the old system of GAC, so not totally relevant. The main takeaway here is that my opponent plays GAC and is relatively successful. Comparing our rosters, and there is no comparison. He's got over 600,000 more GP than I do. He's got over 200,000 more GP in top 80 and top 65. He's got more Zetas, more speed, and 33 more Gear 13s. In the mods, I do have the advantage, slight advantage, in that I have more 6-dot mods and more plus 25 mods, but my opponent has more depth of speed mods. And in the relics, it is a joke of a matchup. My opponent has 209 more total relic levels than I do, and when we look at the tier 6 and above, my opponent has 9 characters with relic 8 on them, 22 relic 7s, and 6 relic 6. So I'm just at a huge disadvantage relic wise. Add into that my opponent has 4 GLs to my 2, and unlike my last 2 opponents, who I at least had the advantage of the Executor on them, this opponent has the Executor and it's 6 stars compared to my 5-star. So across the board, I am the underdog, and we will just give it our best effort and see what happens. We are in the middle of the night and my opponent has not attacked yet, so let me show you what I've done. I basically saved everything for offense. I saved my top 11 or 12 teams all on offense, and I set probably the worst defense I've ever set. Down here on the bottom, my heavy hitters are a crew team and Geos. There's a Darth Maul with Treya. There's a Dooku team, all pretty weak. Up here on the top, we've got a bad Qui-Gon Jinn team. I'm going to have to figure out what I want to do with that next season, because really, if you don't put Jedi Knight Anakin there, it's kind of worthless. I've also got Phasma, again, not great. Bam and Mon Mothma, they've gotten holds in the past, but there's just no other teams for my opponent to use their good teams on, so I don't anticipate them getting holds here. In the back, it's the same one I've been setting. Jango with the Omicron Zam, the Akbar-led Rebels, and Maul. Again, I expect him to smash my defense thoroughly. Now in the back, I do have my Executor. That is my one hope, that I can be efficient on his ground squads and one-shot his Executor, and maybe he drops a battle here. That's pretty much my only path to victory. So, what did he set for me on defense? He put Bad Batch, Phasma, a Jango-led kind of mishmash of a bunch of stuff, and Grievous. And down here we have Darth Revan, Padme, a good Qui-Gon team, and SLKR. So here's the plan. Be as efficient as I possibly can on the ground. Don't drop any battles. Hope I clear his Executor in one. Hope he stumbles on mine. And maybe get the victory that way. That is the only thing that I think I have a chance at winning. My opponent only usually puts 1 GL on defense, and it's this SLKR. But I am holding stuff in reserve just in case he ends up throwing me a curveball and puts 1 in the back. So we'll go after this SLKR with my off-meta counter, exactly like I did last round. Jedi Knight Revan, Jedi Knight Luke, Hermit Yoda, Old Ben, and Bastila. We've got the timing down, we've got our order down, and we definitely are fast enough compared to this SLKR. So cross our fingers that we don't lose too many banners here and that it goes smoothly. Alright, so first hit, and there is Savior. Pass it to Jedi Knight Luke and stun. Send in Luke against Stormtrooper. And again. And now pile on red. This is the big moment. Do I get the ability block on Kylo? I did. Fantastic. So we will head in on crew. Put our foresight up. And we will call the assist to try and get Hux out of here. We get to dodge that AoE and taunt up. Just need to kill crew. Bum that crew is still alive because Kylo is about to swipe onto me and kill somebody. Well, let's see. Maybe we get an ability block here. We did. Very nice. We got the dodge. Part of me wants to put it on Old Ben, see if I can keep him alive. But, oh, God, what an idiot. I just put it on Jedi Knight Luke, even though he had it. Can I get him out of here before he takes somebody down? I did. Very nice. Excellent. Only lost 1 banner. So a slight misplay, but didn't come back to hurt me. Alright, Darth Revan, you are going to get my gas. Like I said, I saved everybody for offense. If they were even close to my top 10 teams, they got saved. So, taking gas against his DR, definitely could lose one of my clones here. That is just kind of one of those things that happens. But I am faster than he is with Rex, so I should avoid most of the problems. And I probably shouldn't have used my grenade there when I did, because I got stuck behind Malik when I didn't need to. So my Skywalker is sitting down already. I'm about to lose a clone. There's my sacrifice. Need to get my guys up here. We're not going to get the assist. There we go. Okay. Well, this will work out. We lost the 1. I kind of knew that was happening. 56 is really rough. That is not going to cut it in terms of efficiency. So let's try and get some of those banners back. And we are going to try and solo this Padme with my Malik. Now, my Malik is only Relic 5, but this is not a normal Padme team. This is Padme with Mace and Cody and Clone Sergeant, and I'm hopeful that we can just get this solo down. I've seen it done. I've seen it on reports that this should work. And so I'll just keep smacking Padme, and eventually she'll die, and then the other guys should go down fairly simple, I think. As long as I don't just bite it right here. Plus, as soon as I get a third one of those drains off, I will start putting healing immunity on them as well. I just need to survive a couple more rounds and I'll be okay. But it's getting a little dicey. Not gonna lie, I'm a little worried here. There we go. Okay, all is well. Shouldn't have any problems the rest of the way, and I'll get credit for a 68, I believe, or 69, because all of his protection is health. So as long as I can finish with full health, I will get full banners. I guess that's the price you pay for splitting up all of your Galactic Republic to have that really, really good Qui-Gon team, is you leave your Padme team just, you know, with scraps, especially when you're pulling even more of them off for your Jedi Knight Jedi Master Kenobi. So we're down to Malak against Mace. I guess in lore this would be a pretty cool battle, but not in the game. This should finish it off and get me the 69. Excellent. Alright, so against this Qui-Gon team, I'm going to take Jedi Master Luke, and we'll bring whatever other leftover Jedi I have. We don't want to touch anybody from the Padme team. We want to keep that intact in case he put Jedi Master Kenobi in the back. That will be my only possible option there. But this pretty much negates this team completely. Just having a GL, it's just such a, I mean, I don't know. The team cost him a lot. Like I said, it totally drained his Padme team from being decent. It allowed me to solo it. But on the other hand, I'm using a GL. So, I mean, I think that's probably still a win for him. But I'm just not sure what else I would take against this. I could have tried my gas here, but I don't know that I would have been successful. That's always, you know, it's hit or miss. I know if there's no General Kenobi here, you can do CLS as well, but with General Kenobi, it's really rough. So I'll just take the 65. Alright, so not terrible. I do want to be super efficient, and with those 4 matches, because that gas was so low, I averaged a 63.5 on those. So I'm still okay with that. Let's see what he put in the back. We have a Mon Mothma, a Geos, and a Zam Bounty Hunters. Alright, well, since I think this is all going to come down to ships anyway, let's just stay here. Let's clear this back out, and we'll leave ships for the very last thing. We'll start on Mothma, and we'll start with troopers. I'm going to end up leaving a really good team out that I'm not going to use today, but I just needed the flexibility. I wasn't exactly sure what he was going to place, and it's kind of the way I'm having to approach this with all of these really, really big mismatches. It's not going to go with any AoEs because I don't want to trigger bigs. I just want to take these guys down as quickly as I can, and then hope I can get bigs down in one. Not quite, so we lost a banner there. Bummer. Maybe got it back? Yes. Alright, that leads me to the Geos, so we'll go normal Vader counter here. And I think I'm going to leave off TIE Pilot. I don't think he's going to help me at all. And we'll put in Thrawn. And if everything goes well, we should be killing these guys left and right. Let's do that. We knew we were going to get counterattack there, but it's alright. Gonna get countered again. And we'll strip and get countered again and again. Bummer. We're gonna lose a couple manners from this. Actually, let me see if I can get it back. Turned out we didn't even need to bring everybody with us. Although, you know, we're getting bonuses from Mara Jade, so. So, in the back here, this is my sketchiest one. I'm not exactly sure how it's going to go. I'm going to try Padme. And I'm a little worried about that. But I don't really have another option for the back that I like. And I figured, what better way than to know they're going to go first and to deal with assists and whatnot not from Bosk. So figured this was kind of my best option. It's not going to be a high banner win. I just need it to be a win. Dial all that up. Almost got him down. Let's heal. Oh no! So that was always going to be the potential problem, was losing somebody to a big hit. So that sucks. Every banner potentially counts here, so losing a character really hurts. Wow, that's such a bummer. Okay, well, I gotta hope that some of my team steals some banners too. Bad Batch is getting the CLS treatment. My other option there against that Zam was Grievous, and I think the same thing could have happened for sure. Alright, Echo, you get hit. And do that. Let's go ahead and finish Echo off and go after Hunter. Pull Tech out of stealth. And he just went right back in. That's okay. We don't need him to be out of stealth. And we'll finish up on Omega. Moving down the row here, Phasma is going to get JTR. And we're going to hope that this goes as smoothly as it should. Double check. He doesn't have Hux in there. Hux was with SLKR. So, really, Hux and Red are the thing that screws this up. Can I get a stun off on him? No. Alright, we'll wave him down. And then we'll head in on Executioner. Knowing from experience that Executioner tends to be the one that gives me the most grief. Come on. Ah. Damn it. This could actually be a loss. Which is just not so nice. Yeah, let's go and wave him down. Let's just hope that it was only a one death type of situation. Not please. Dropping banners left and right. This could be a case where I just lose by a couple banners. It also could be a case where, you know, I can't get his Executor down and I lose by a lot. But if I'm speaking optimistically, it's going to come down to just a few banners. Rough dropping these guys. Let's not lose a second one now. There we go. That was good. Let's make it so he can't hit them. And we'll wave him down again. And let's get healing immunity on him. Take him out. So, another battle in the 50s. That is tough. Can't string it out anymore. 58 again. Alright, we have another interesting battle here. Django, and I'm gonna go with Darth Revan, but my Darth Revan doesn't have Malik. And I'm hoping that's still gonna be okay. I don't have anybody else that I really want to put here. So I'm just gonna go with it. And I think it should be alright. I don't like to do Darth Revan against bounty hunters when Bosk is there, but Bosk isn't there, so I think this should be fine. And hopefully we don't have problems with nests. There she goes. There she goes. Alright. And this Grievous team, I have my SLKR that we will go in for a solo on it. Man, 3 battles where I'm getting in the 50s. That is really, really rough. I'll just put this on fast forward. I think we've all seen a SLKR solo of Grievous before. I think I'm in a timeout. They've got me in a loop. What the heck? Well, crap. I didn't know that I could get put in a loop where I just never got to attack. I've never lost a solo to a Grievous with my SLKR before. I would have just put Watt in if I even knew that was possible. I had never, ever seen that or even heard about that. So that is my own ignorance coming into play, and that's probably the battle. That is probably the match. So let's finish this off. I have, I'll bring my own Grievous in at this point. That's fine. And I'll finish him off. But wow, I did not know that was possible. They just had me on complete lockdown the entire time. And yeah, there was nothing I could do there. That was crazy. Never seen that, never heard of that. But like I said, I'm pretty sure it just cost me the match. So that sucks. Alright, well, let's go through the motions on these ships as if they matter. I don't think they do at this point. With the crappy defense I set, there's no way he's dropping a battle. But it is what it is. So let's bring our group in here. Imperial tie. We'll see if we can get lucky. Maybe we can still get a one-shot and he gets a two-shot on the ships, but I was really inefficient with some of those other battles. Just, ugh. Such a bummer. I'm really curious if anybody else had ever seen or heard that. I have never, ever even heard of somebody losing SLKR solo. But maybe I'm just showing my ignorance here. I'm getting demolished here. Nothing's gone right so far. Really, it's just coming down to what happens with Spy here. Do I get lucky or not? Oh, I got lucky. Of course, he dodged several times, but we got him down. So that part's good, and we brought in the scimitar. Okay. I always question when you put a reinforcement in that is not a bounty hunter. I think that is a poor choice to make. Oh, that was dumb. He had retribution, and I wasted some buzz droids on him. Because as soon as he gets attacked, he's just gonna attack right back. So now I just need to hope to get to my ultimate as quickly as possible. We're gonna bring in this guy and not land a ability block, which is, I guess, to be expected. He didn't have taunt up at the time. Got him down to still one more away from ultimate. Let's spread the buzzies around to everybody and hope we get my ultimate before he gets his. Cleared his taunt, so we can go after him. Got the ultimate. We're gonna actually swap back to Bosk, because if I don't get Bosk down right now, then it might not happen. So, looking like I'm getting a one-shot here. Just really unfortunate that I blew that Grievous match. Alright, that leaves me with Negotiator against these Empire, which is sometimes dicey because they can spread their oops, wrong B-wing, Y-wing. They can spread that burning and it can be a problem. So let's see if we can take this down with any kind of decent banners. Alright. Do a little of that. Give it back. See if we can get rid of. Now, if we can get an attack on good old Vader. Sorry, I'm kind of speechless. I'm still really upset deep down that I lost that Grievous match. Like, that's the last thing I think is going to happen when you're going in with, you know, a GL on a really natural counter. I've never even heard of that happening. So to probably lose this match because of that just sucks so bad. We'll see. I mean, you know, I'm able to get the ships down in one. Maybe he fails one, And maybe that is enough to still pull it home, but not feeling great about it at this point. Let's do that. And what do we end up with? That's good. Alright, so we end up putting up a 1694. So if he gets a one shot across the board, he definitely wins. And there's really no resistance on ground. He would have to miscalculate quite a bit or get extremely unlucky on the ground and then also fail on one of the ships in order to lose. I'm fully expecting this to be a loss, but I will be back sometime tomorrow after he attacks to let you know the outcome. Alright, well, the round is over, but I missed my opportunity to actually record the results of the round before the GAC for the week went away. So I'm here on SWGOH.gg to show you the results. We did get the win, 1694 to 1400. Let me show you what he was able to do to my defense. Basically, he smashed my ground game. Used gas against crew. He used Treya against Geos. A Vader squad against my Darth Maul Treya team. Interestingly, he used his Night Sisters against my Dooku squad, and for a squad with Gear 11 mission to steal 5 banners, I'm totally happy with that. He used his CLS to beat my really bad Qui-Gon, so I feel like that was a win because that Qui-Gon team was not good. He used his JML against Phasma and his C against BAM. Now this is pretty surprising too. He brought in armor and Watt, and I was able to steal 4 banners off of him. So to me, that's a win if your GL gets only a 61. He troopered my Mon Mothma, so that's a bummer. I guess Kyle Katarn was still not fast enough to outspeed his Piet. But here's where I won the match. He took in his Home 1 squad first and lost to my Executor. And then he followed it up with the Malevolence, but just a straight Malevolence counter with the Ebon Hawk, but no TIE Fighter in here. And he lost that as well. He came back and he cleared the back. He used Jedi Master Kenobi to beat my Jango. He used JKR to get my Akbar Rebels. And then he used his own Darth Maul team to beat my Maul. But my little Gear 10, Gear 9 Maul team stole 4 banners here too. So I think I'm going to keep setting that Maul squad. It got 2 holds and stole some banners. So I think it's a good addition. But really, this came down to I was able to clear his Executor and he wasn't able to clear mine. And that is what got us the win. So thank you very much to Mol Yi for the match. I appreciate it. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you again in next round.